Have you ever felt like the holiday seasons are quite chaotic for you? There are things you can do to make the holiday season less chaotic. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome back to Times of Refreshing. My name is Tonya Conley, and if you're new here, you're very, very welcome. Here we talk about our calling, our challenges, and our joy. And this community, we talk about things that pertains to us as pastor's wife and every other person that watches us. So I want to assure you that today you're going to glean something. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Coping with preparation for the holiday seasons can actually feel quite overwhelming. But with little planning and perspective, you and I can actually overcome or manage the stress and focus on the joy of the season. So what are some of the practical things we can do to help us at this season? The first thing is to plan early and prioritize. We need to create a checklist or create a to-do list and break our tasks into categories so that even at the end of the day, we can check them off and know that we've done them. Another thing we can do is to set priorities. Decide what truly matters to you this season and let go of perfectionism, which we all try to practice at times. We must also learn to share responsibility with family members, friends, to lighten the preparation for the holiday seasons. The next thing is to set realistic expectation. Accept that everything will not go as planned. And that's okay, by the way, so that we can focus on the memories, not the act of perfection. We must also be mindful of our budget. Yes, that's very important. Our budget and energy level so that we can avoid burnt out or overspending. Another thing to do is embracing simplicity. It's better to consider simplifying the traditions to what bring you joy and connection. This is quite important. Instead of being extravagant on anything that we do, we should focus on meaningfulness, meaningful gestures and moments that we can create during the holiday seasons. You must also manage your time wisely because this can help you not to be too tired. So schedule tasks. Use your calendar to allocate time for everything you need to do. It actually helps you to avoid last minute things. And one thing you must learn to do is to avoid last minute shopping. You can shop online or go to the stores during the less busy hours. And honestly, mindfulness means you need to take breaks. Pause and breathe. When the chaotic planning of the holiday season seems overwhelming, take a walk. Have a quiet time with a cup of tea to reset your mindset. And also know when to say no to additional commitments when you know that you would not be able to do them, especially if it does not align with your priorities. And this is a very big one for me. We need to focus on gratitude and connection. Spend quality time with the people you love instead of stressing over material details of the holiday season. When you reflect on the reason behind the holiday celebration, and you cultivate gratitude, you would be able to have a wonderful time. Lastly today, I want to say, prepare for those things that do not go well. You need to have some sense of humor. It's not all the time that your cooking will come out right. The cookies won't burn, or you would have gotten all your holiday gifts that you want to give people. But when you keep your perspective and focus in mind, and especially on what matters, the holiday season can become a joyful one rather than a very stressful one. I hope that you will take all the things I've talked about into consideration so that you can have a very, very jolly holiday. And from my end to you, I just want to say happy holidays in advance.